there are plenty of things to worry about during below freezing temperatures and snowfall, like people, pets, and even plants. But Southwest Louisianians have spoken. They have another priority. That is crawfish. All right, thank you, Joseph. We have had our first report of the first crash in the snow. It happened along I-10 in Westlake and involved two 18-wheelers. Here's some pictures sent over by Chief Chris Wilry over at Westlake PD. That did happen this morning. I'm pretty sure there have been no injuries, though, but they are working to get that cleared up as quickly as they can. And we are also learning that the I-210 bridge is being shut down by state police. Officials are urging you to stay off of the roads unless it is absolutely necessary. Just enjoy the snow from your front yard. Don't have to get out if you don't need to. But so far, the I-10 bridge still does remain open. And we joined Carla Castillo this morning, who's live on the side of I-10. And Carla, it seems like it gets wider and wider the more we see you.
The burning question, what everybody wants to know. We're going to have some fun here. We've got Max and Morgan here for Super Bowl predictions. Morgan, just get it out. You're going to be the only Eagles person here. So.
I have no stake in this. I have no, personal connection. So I'm just rooting. I mean, the Eagles lost last time, so I'm hoping that they get a win this time. And I don't think I'm alone. I feel like a lot of people at home agree with me.
So, guys,
I don't want this to happen to another family. This is just been detrimental to our family, and I don't want anybody else to have to go through this ever again.
Lee and Lance Hughes lost their father Jerry on June 6, 2022. Years later, they're still begging for answers and change. It was 8:30 in the morning when Jerry Hughes was on a bike ride. Peter Dolan was also on Highway 1126 in Jeff Davis Parish that morning on his way home from work. He struck Hughes from behind.
Dad was thrown from the point of impact 174 feet, and his bicycle was 200 feet away from the point of impact.
A timeline created by investigators reveals just minutes after impact, a witness spotted a crumpled bike. Then Hughes. She and another passerby rushed to help him.
When the non-first responders, just Good Samaritans, got to him with no training, he was still breathing, and we didn't know that until then.
Hughes died at the scene. Lance wonders if Dolan, a former fire chief, had stopped immediately, would the outcome have been different?
That's what I was mad about. I grew up, firefighters help people. And, he had the training to, help.
People were like, well, I would have punched him. I would have done. No, because you're like, okay, this doesn't feel right. But he is a doctor. He must have a reason to be doing it.
Vanessa Mikado is one of 4 women 7 News spoke with. In February of 2024, she was referred to General Surgeon Bamin Sabagian for a colonoscopy after struggling with severe abdominal pain for months. During her appointment, she claims Sabagian told her he needed to examine her.
So I stood up, and he was like, raise your shirt. So I did, and I raised it to the point of where the pain is.
According to Mikado, he then asked her to lift her shirt over her bra. And
so I was like, and he said, your bra too. And I was like, okay. So I raised my shirt up in my bra, which, it felt weird, right? Because all of us women have been to doctors, right? And this is not the procedure, right? Normally they want to check anything beyond your stomach. They give you a gown. They explain to you why this is happening, but he just lift your shirt. And I'm not thinking about how the procedure, but I just instantly know it's an uncomfortable feeling.
She says he began to touch her breasts without gloves. Allegedly, after he was finished, he told Mikado to pull her pants down so he can examine her further. Mikado says she panicked, even screamed, causing the physician to back away. She later recounted the events to her primary care doctor.
His face looked shocked. And he then was like, Vanessa, I would have given you a gown. I would have explained everything I was doing.
She was then referred to another provider.
That doctor never touched me beyond my stomach area. Never.
Her experience has been echoed by dozens of others online. The motion to recuse, filed by Roberts' attorney Adam Johnson, claims Judge Martha O'Neill improperly contacted the former mayor's ex-husband before presiding over a custody case involving their children. In a letter, Judge O'Neill told Johnson she sent an email to Roberts' ex because it, quote, affected the children born of your client's marriage. That email contained a copy of Roberts' bond conditions after she was arrested in July of last year. In December 2024, O'Neill presided over their custody hearing, denying Roberts' request for a continuance to hire a lawyer, telling her she already had 2 months to secure representation. O'Neill also ordered Roberts to meet with her ex-husband's attorney to come to a custody agreement,